Super.
We're live.
And we're live. I want to welcome you all to another long-awaited installment of our musical segment here at Hanging from the Rafters podcast, You Sing and You Sing Good. Today, our guests are Max and Vinny of the band Raiju. We should be expecting Scott coming soon. And Raiju is out of San Francisco, California. Now, I do know that you guys are a little dispersed. Where are y'all from exactly?
We're concentrated in San Francisco.
Max
and I are we're roommates. Scott lives in San Francisco, and then Bobby lives right below Millbrae or something like that.
Okay, all right. So when you purchased your bassist off of Craigslist from Florida, you got him right over here, right?
Well, that's a story in itself for sure.
They come cheap.
That's actually something I never knew about you, Max. Like, in the times that we hung out, I didn't know you were actually from Florida.
Yeah, man. We call kind of centralized here in California, but Scotty's originally from Hilo over in Hawaii, and I'm from Florida. So it's like really the extreme ends of the earth in terms of like America, and it all just kind of like ended up in California.
Yeah, who'd have think that the West Coast be the middle point? Well, Scotty always be talking in pidgin and shit too, and I don't understand him half the time. Yeah, he's always good with that though.
Get your lick.
So what's it been like writing music during the shutdown? Are you guys sending the recorded or tabbed music out to each other, or are you kind of just doing your own thing right now?
Yeah, that's pretty much been our process more or less, because everybody that is like mainly involved in the strings and the percussion for the writing has like really white collar kind of work schedules, very 9 to 5ish and stuff. So it kind of hinders our ability to do what you would otherwise do when you're like a teenager in a garage, where you can like kill a whole weekend smoking weed and riffing and stuff,
Oh, I miss those days.
You're right. I think everybody does, man. But at a certain point, we got so fluid, especially for how like accurate we tried to be with the non sequitur writing process. It just became a matter of everything had to get written out anyway, just so we knew what we were working with. So that part of the process didn't really change just because we can't all be in the same room together. We're still kind of doing the same thing in terms of just like sending tabs back and forth and whatever the modern version is.
Yeah, that's always a good start to it too. But is it like you have a dedicated songwriter in the group, or do you all kind of like, someone will come up with a riff and then send it to the others that, maybe not so centralized in that way, or do you guys kind of follow a person's lead and then just kind of build off of that?
Well, that's actually what I like about working with these guys, is everybody's style is a little bit different that way. Like, I'm coming from an old school Florida death metal kind of background, so my writing is very like riff oriented, and it just kind of builds from the ground up. Like, there's no real like basic idea of this should be a verse or this should be a chorus. So I tend to write kind of piecemeal like that and just kind of let things come together as they would. But Bobby and Vinny have more of like that Blink 182 like pop structure kind of background and everything. So a lot of what our process is coming up with these basic little snippets. And then Bobby really has a lot of like, he thinks in bigger chunks of music. Like, this should be an A-type chorus, or I want to mimic this like full song structure. So it's like he'll work these things into bigger themes that then we can then pull apart and like add our own little thing too. Like, Bobby will come out with a big chunk of something, and then like he'll send it over to Vinny and he'll help spice up the drums or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird when you listen to your guys' music, you can hear Bobby smiling through all of
it. Play this, bitch.
Well, that's the best part too, is he makes it look so effortless when he plays. I know it's like hours and hours of practice for him. No one's perfect, but this motherfucker is just like always got a big goofy grin on his face when he's playing, and I goddamn love it.
But that's why, man, it's like the pressure finally coming off of trying to get there in the first place. He's like, yeah, I get to have fun for like 25-minute set or whatever.
I mean, there's one thing is writing the songs. The next thing is like, okay, fuck, well, now we got to learn how to actually play these songs live.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there
for sure.
I've definitely been there. When I was doing stuff with Soothing Sound, Jonathan would come to me with like this riff, and it was just like, I can't play that. Like, no, man, just put it at 50%. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck you on about, mate?
Vinny, I honestly feel like that's a lot of your job is just like being the salesman of what you can actually do on a drum set and what you can't. Because I'm liable to make it like you got 5 arms or something. Like, no, Max, that's impossible.
That's part of my value. Literally is. It's like, yo, when they're sending me this shit and the guitar profiles, I'm like, yeah, no.
Did you see what you wrote here?
Hey, this is literally impossible to play. Let me break this down. And
what if he just stepped back and he had 5 arms? That'd be fucking cool.
He actually did have 5 arms.
That's my value, dude. I got 5 fucking arms.
I do have 3 arms, but whatever.
I don't know why they're uneven. It doesn't make any sense.
How many times do you bring something you're just like, fuck you. I'm not doing that. What are you talking about?
How am I supposed to do anything with this? You guys have ruined it for me. So podcasts for musicians are becoming more prevalent. Have you guys considered doing one of your own? Or are you just like trying to do the circuit of I know there's like Casted Metal and a few others in the area.
Yeah.
Are you guys more into joining them, or are you starting to think about starting one of your own?
So one of the things is that we've been contemplating ever since we elevated our live show, like our lights and the way we, I guess, compose everything and run it through a DI interface. Like we can get some great sound from our live show, and then the light show that we just added on just adds like tremendous value. So we've been thinking more in line of doing a live set, but also it's funny you bring that up to one of the drummers for the other band, Cyborg Octopus.
Hell yeah.
They're like our brother and brand. Yep. So the drummer for that band, Josh, hit me up this past week. He's like, dude, we need to do a drum podcast. I just want to talk with dope people. So we're considering that. Nothing Raiju specific, but honestly, podcast is just a way to open up the audience and get to know people on a real level. And
might as well, you're just stuck in your house.
Why not?
Seriously.
I mean, yeah, I think that's part of the reason why we've just continued doing this. We used to do this, in the room that the rafters are at right now, and it's like this whole Zoom thing. It's kind of like, oh, do we do it? It's like, what else are you gonna do?
Seriously,
just fucking sitting here.
Just sitting here smoking weed, drinking booze.
Smoking booze.
What else is there to do?
Just gotta let the people watch.
So you guys sticking with the 4-man lineup at this point? Or are you looking for another guitarist at any point soon? Or are you just sticking with the DI and doing it that way?
Bryce really wants to be in your band. Please, for the love of God.
You looking for a guy that plays guitar or drums or fucking anything?
Just tambourine,
I'll play.
Guys.
I can only play most instruments. Please.
You need more cowbell. He got you.
Just stand on stage and.
I got that with one of my 3 arms, so we're good on the cowbell.
Son of a bitch with the arms again. He fucked you, Bryce.
I play that cowbell with my baby arm, so the main 2 arms are hit the set.
Maybe if you can shred a good xylophone or something, maybe we'll talk.
I was gonna say, the guys in Black Passage are getting a theremin player, so
if you're
not,
oh, that's exciting.
So I'm just saying, if you guys need alternative musical instruments, right here.
We'll just backing track that.
What is that?
Yeah. What? We'll just backing track that.
Oh yeah,
we'll automate that. No, but
that's honestly kind of become the move. It's become such a blessing in disguise almost, because it's like you're a little bit more mobile when you travel, because it's like that whole other guitar player is just kind of crammed into a laptop, So it's like, as long as you have everything set up right, it's like not only are you splitting the money among less people, but you have something on stage that's going to be dead on every night. So there's that risk involved of people know who's messing up if you're messing up, because the other guy's a robot and you're not, But if you nail it, then you just are splitting the take and getting a little bit more at the end of the day.
When you nail it, you fucking nail it.
Max, the robot's kicking your ass again. Step it up.
He's really good at that.
Serious.
The robot never fails.
He loves hookers and blackjack as well.
I gotta know what your favorite way to tell another band member, not a personal band, but another band member, at the show that they may not use your equipment. Like, what do you like to say to them? Do you like to lie to them, or do you like to just give them the deadpan no?
Vinny's way more of a stickler about that than me. I'm
You'd say so?
Dude.
Really?
Definitely being a drummer, but it's like,
Shit,
I don't know. I've always been kind of laid back about my stuff because I got a pretty cheap deal on it. So it's like, most guys like to have their head when they're playing bass, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like they'll just use my cab, and cabs are like sluts, man. Anybody could stick it in the cab.
Just
The
plug
Village
in, baby.
Bicycle, everyone's had a ride.
Yeah, I've
Love
heard.
it.
I've heard, some of my own stories, but one thing I've actually seen is a guy borrow someone else's bass, and like he was just rocking out, and he was, I mean, they're a good band or whatever they were playing, and this dude just really wanted to go for it, and it was at the X Bar before they moved the stage over to the other side, so you had that big
Yeah.
Oh,
pillar right
fuck
there, and the motherfucker just nailed that pillar with the
Uh,
headstock
yeah. No. Oof.
right
Yeah.
then and there, like.
Scary.
As the owner of the musical instrument, don't you just go up there and yank that shit from his
Yeah.
hands?
You're
I'll
done.
Take that
Dude.
back, man.
At least
I mean,
gets a punch to the face after the set, dude.
Oh, I could never get past that. It was only like close friends that I'd like, all right, hey, let's share cabs of this show to
Right.
make it, load in and everything easier.
And even
Or
then,
you hear
you're,
someone spilling
Yeah.
beer.
you're like keeping a close eye. Like, I'm gonna be standing behind it on the stage
Yeah.
just in case.
Literally.
I guarantee you will fuck my stuff up, even though I've
Yeah.
for some reason decided to let you borrow it.
I mean, it happens,
Yeah,
man.
right.
But it's usually like a cringe at first, and then it's like a stern warning, like, "Yo, like, yeah, you can rock this, but I'm gonna fuck you up."
I know you ain't got the
like,
$1,000 to repay me. Like,
Literally,
you're a musician, you ain't got shit right now.
Don't
Yeah,
bang
some
those
dude on the
cymbals.
road.
Don't bang those cymbals too hard, bitch.
I was gonna say the cymbals are the ones that I really can't get.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you never let no one borrow
Yeah.
them shits, man. Like,
Yeah, man. One cymbal is like a fucking new guitar. Dude.
it is. It is a decently crafted, machine-made guitar, like something that's going to be
Yeah.
reliable. And you literally just cracked it right then and there. Like, I got to record with these, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I would just
Seriously.
be like, anytime, if I remember anytime someone asked me, it's just like, can I use your symbol? No. Don't even, get away from me. Get
So
away
I'm
from me.
saying that deadpan is so effective because most guys right then and they're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No. I'm sorry, that's just not happening.
Nah, you seem like you were gonna break it.
You look like you're going to break it. I could see
I can
by
see in your
the
eyes,
type of
dude.
dude.
I can see it.
Yeah. There's only been a couple of dudes I've ever met that were just like a little too like dumb and rambunctious with their own stuff. It's like you don't get to use. But for anybody else, for me, it's kind of like weird that you would want to use someone else's stuff. It's like we've
Yeah.
done whole festivals before where the whole lineup of bass players was looking at me like, do you just want to leave your stuff up there and we'll all use it tonight? But then you ask them like, here's how the settings work. And they're like, oh, I don't care. So it's like, all right. So you just want to give me a massive advantage over like everybody at the show because
Yeah.
this thing is only set up for me. It's like the rest of you guys are going to sound like wet garbage all night.
You want to wear my underwear too? You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, just take these briefs right here and wear those. They're for good luck. We'll wear those for good luck and
Look at
have
the
a
Irish
wonderful
underwear.
show. That brown stain, it's from the Blarney Stone, I swear.
Never mind.
So how you guys returning to play live? Are you gonna are you scratching all the lineups from your shows and just starting fresh, or are you trying to keep as many of them as you can and just bumping the dates back as as they go? Because I know a lot of bands are like postponing dates, like for tours and stuff like that. I realize you may not have it necessarily a tour going on, but as for the shows that you guys were looking to have booked and play,
Yeah, the shows have all been, I guess, since March. We had March shows lined up, April shows lined up. Those are totally next for sure. We had a May tour that we were planning, and that just went out the fucking window. I talked to some people who actually do promoting and stuff like that, and they said that they're rescheduling shows. They're holding on to like one big show for like September, but they're literally rescheduling out to next year.
oh man,
So, that's real shit right there, and it's insane. Like when he told me that, he literally told me that yesterday. I
we
was
should just do it like the NFL says they're gonna do it and just not have any fans there.
That's an
Because that'll be
idea.
great. Everyone wants to play
idea.
that show.
Everyone stand 6
Right.
feet apart.
You'll get
Yeah,
huge ratings on
I mean, who
that.
saw that was like, there's not gonna be any more moshing.
Have you
allowed
seen
at
they're
the
doing
shows.
stupid
Yeah,
like
fuck that.
they're doing
That ain't gonna
concerts in your
fly.
car now?
What?
in your car?
In your car, dude. They like line you
But
up. It's like everyone in that car, like, you just sit out front of the cop car and just give out DUIs.
Yeah.
One
I
for
mean,
Drive-in
you.
musical.
Someone-
ridiculous.
They might as well just call it DUI Fest.
DUI fest.
That's the
Seriously.
party, man.
It's the
DUI
DIY DUI fest.
That's great.
Yeah, I know that. I actually just watched a little bit of Sean had one they did a couple of days ago, or no, it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. They did from their living room. So you guys think of doing anything like that? Because those motherfuckers were there, and they were all wearing their little face guards and shit. Like they very clearly weren't self-isolating together. But at the same time, you're talking about a gathering of less than 10 people, so it is possible. Are you guys like pursuing anything like that, or are you trying to really hold on to the whole isolation thing, or are you just not interested at all?
Some of us are better about the isolation thing than others. We've talked about it too.
Scotty, I'm looking at you.
What's that?
Said Scotty, I'm looking at you.
He's serving up the meats to the public, man.
Dude, he is. He ain't give no fuck about it either.
Bless his heart, though. Honestly.
Yeah, you know, for real.
He's doing work, but no, we've definitely been wanting to get in the studio. We have our studio set up. Everything's ready to go. We have our fucking light show that's all dialed in MIDI. So literally, so it's all like we have our we can do a show from our studio.
So that shit goes to your music then.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dude, that's so. Before we were literally ramping up to play a bunch of shows, March, April, May onward. And that was like, all right, let's play some shows, let's make some money, and then we're gonna throw all that money into our next release. So we invested all that we had into this light show. We invested a lot of money, a lot of time, and we literally got to play like 2 shows. And then this whole thing happened. So we're like, fuck,
fucking damn it,
damn, that's fucked. That's so
fucked, boys.
I feel like I'd just be like turning on the light show thing, just to like crying. I wanted to play.
That'd be a good podcast. Just sit there and cry with the light show.
Good
The lights are actually really good at drying your eyes out. You wouldn't be crying that long.
They're that fucking hot, huh?
Oh shit.
No, we've had a couple of shows where we got some fan footage afterwards, and it's like, oh my God, was it Raiju playing, or was everybody staring directly into the eye of God? It's
just beaming at you. Holy shit!
More strobes, more
Is this a
strobes,
metal
more
show or an
strobes.
EDM show. Fuck.
Yeah.
a little bit of
Blend.
You gotta blend it. I can't do the strobe lights. Those fuck me up live hella hard. Because like all of a sudden you're like, I mean, as a drummer, I'd imagine it'd be even worse, right? Your hand's in one spot, and then all of a sudden it's connected, and you felt the entire motion the whole way through, but your mind it's seeing
wild.
something different.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're on the ground shaking.
Fun fact is though, I've actually whoa,
Fun fact, there's a dog.
whoa, Rosie, settle down over
Dog
there.
here.
Now I've learned to actually play I'd say 95% of the set I'd play with my eyes closed. Hold on a second.
I've actually seen him doing that, so I can confirm that. Motherfucker
I
is
have
a
a
machine.
question for the dog.
Run
What was for dinner?
Come in.
Oh, we got friends. We got friends. What's up, Scott?
What's up, Scotty?
How you doing? That's Scott, our resident vocalist for Raiju. I'm glad you can make it.
Hey.
Go grab the drum stool out there and come in.
Hell yeah. That's the most comfortable seat in the house, by the way.
The throne.
The throne. The velvet throne as opposed to the iron one.
Oh, I used to have a velvet throne then, and that thing stunk like shit.
Oh, it does not. It doesn't clean easy either.
No.
You got to be dedicated.
Especially
You got to
when
have
you
them
shit your
scrubbing bubble
pants on
spray.
it.
Yeah, you got to shit your pants on it. If you didn't, I don't know what the point was having it.
At least a shirt.
You gotta mark that it's yours.
Let everybody know. I highly suggest an addition of pyrotechnics into your mix, but if those lights are really that goddamn bright, I don't know if anyone's gonna see them.
Yeah, dude.
Straight.
I'm pretty flammable. I'd probably be the guy that caught on fire.
That's a quality I hold in myself. I'm pretty flammable.
Yeah, but that'd be pretty fucking metal, dude. Did you see that
Dude.
show? They caught on fire, all of them.
The guy was a burning monk on stage. It's fucking incredible.
I think there was a video of a
idea.
band where the fucking guitarist had like long ass hair and his hair got fire and he didn't notice, and people don't run up and like pat it out for him.
But you got to keep playing. The show must
he's
go
in his
on.
element.
Yeah, that's
He's
fucking
in his element at that
showmanship,
point
yeah.
if he's not fucking noticing fire to the face.
The goddamn soldier is what he is.
Yes.
This is one of the most impressive
I
things
salute
I
him.
actually saw back in Florida. There was this bass player who had like a wireless rig for his bass, but he got way too drunk before they started playing. So he started like dry heaving, and he walked outside with his wireless rig and started throwing up onto the sidewalk while keeping perfect time. It's like he was
Oh,
still
the
playing the
beast.
song perfectly, and just like this fountain of vomit.
That's a goal right there. That is a goal to reach, is to be able to play while it's puking, fucking boot and rally while you play. I can't do
I've
it on
seen
my
drummers
own.
do it.
Yeah, yo, the Paris is burning. I
Paris
think
is
it was.
burning, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't miss a
Dude, that
beat. He's like,
reminds me of the show
no,
that we
he
played
pukes
at
everywhere.
Samurai Duck, and the drummer was the singer, and he was puking while he was playing his set.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I'll bet you his stamina was sapped,
That's
dude.
fucking metal, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it out of you.
Not everybody can play. Not everybody can play in Under Oath. Is all I'm saying. You
I'm
know?
sorry. This music isn't for pussies.
This ain't. It smell like bitch in here.
You throw up and you keep playing because you're a soldier.
Goddamn. I think the guy that we saw puking. I think we saw him in the parking lot beforehand. He was already looking like shit. And then they're asking this motherfucker to play drums. It's like this is not gonna be a good time. Fortunately, they were just playing at a roller rink, and the stage was made of old recycled, reclaimed wood. So not much of a loss there.
Escape?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Very, very,
I
very
remember
good.
this.
Very astute.
Oh, hey.
The bass must have sounded amazing.
Yeah,
Beautiful history.
that's
We
right. You
played
got.
that flop.
I don't know. I was skating.
I remember a bunch of y'all played in. It wasn't as Raiju. It was the band you had beforehand for a reunion show for the San Jose Skate. Maybe like 3 or 4 years ago.
Well,
You guys remember that?
We played the last show at San Jose Skate before they shut it down. But Bobby and I, we grew up in San Jose, so we're born
Yeah.
and raised in San Jose. So we had a high school band, and we always played there.
Yeah, same here, dude. I was in. It was
What
in
was
North
your
of the
band?
Woods, and this son of yours. What was your band's name? I forget.
Stand Accused.
Stand Accused. That was the band. Didn't you have a banner for him too, or was that the Raiju banner you guys were rocking that show?
That was the Raiju banner, yeah.
Okay.
But we played Gaslighter and fucking
Oh.
Warner
Oh, the
Hutton
fucking
House.
gaslighter,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Dude. Warner Hutton House. What were some other ones? Gaslighter, both Gilroy.
The
and
venue in Los Gatos.
Venue? I used to work security there.
The outhouse. I think it was called
Oh.
beforehand.
Outhouse.
PBSJ.
Las
The
Gatos.
Makla.
Yep.
The
Makla.
cave was the hot spot when they finally
That was.
found their footing. Was the cave.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
go to the cave twice a weekend. It's crazy.
Mhm.
That's why I can't
That's
hear
awesome.
shit anymore.
I got headphones on. I got nothing.
So I have a
Saying
radio.
anything?
So good.
a fucking
What would you say the
constant
kind of
running in my
pet that best represents your band? I'm thinking a ferret myself, but housebroken. What would you
Housebroken
say?
ferret?
Kind of pet, yeah.
All right.
What do you think best represents Raiju as a pet? You have your dog Rosie over there.
Fucking
Maybe that's
flying
it.
squirrel.
A flying squirrel.
ear. Say blowfish.
I'm thinking-
Max would probably have the best answer to that. He's the introspective motherfucker.
Yeah, Max, what do you think would be the best? What would be our mascot?
Don't you think the Raiju itself would make a dope pet? It's like this little multi-tailed
Oh, yeah.
creature about the
But it's
size
not
of
house-
Made
broken.
electricity.
God damn it.
it's housebroken.
You fucking nailed it.
Lightning or whatever.
It's literally the
Just
name
go
of the
with the name.
goddamn band.
You
Our
just go
pet
with the
goes to
goddamn
11.
namesake.
We're just
And-
fucking
You know the
stick with that.
mythology. It's a whole thing, man. It's like it's some creature that only obeys like a Shinto god, and it's like the thing in Japanese culture was if there was a lightning storm outside, and
That big motherfucker right there.
What the fuck?
oh yeah, look at that, he's got
That's
one.
you
Look at that.
guys, what the
Wow.
fuck?
Sick, dude.
He's also working on some submittals.
That's our pet. Yeah, that's our
Grade
mascot.
A badass.
Yeah.
That looks like a good boy to me.
It's a good boy.
Exactly.
That's
He's
a good boy. That's a very
Just don't
good
feed
boy.
him before or after 11.
Yeah.
No
Then
water.
we have some problems. Yeah, no water.
Was the
No,
water
not
the
gremlin.
multiplier and the feed after 11 made him evil?
See, he
I
was,
think the
he was a
feed
lot
made-
cuter before the last time I took him to the beach.
Yeah, right.
He used to be way more cuddly.
He's got the blood of a few souls in him now.
Oh yes.
All right, so we'll stick with the Raiju then, because that's better than a ferret. Let's be completely honest.
Yeah, ferrets are
Yeah,
gay.
good call on the ferret, idiot.
I'm just saying, it's cute.
Hey,
It's
I
You're
like
fun.
them.
fired.
They're pretty rad.
Swirly
I
in and
had a
out.
ferret,
Yeah.
too.
Very,
Like a
very
really
cunning.
Ferret.
It's cunning, I appreciate it.
You
Motherfucker
step
can
on
kill snakes.
ferrets and accidentally kill them. You don't.
Yeah, but
step
that's
on
if
a
you can
rat.
actually manage to step on it, man. Those things are quick. They is
it's
quick.
true.
They can kill a snake, motherfucker. Don't even try to stop one of them.
The squirrely.
Which one of you is the band mom?
Bobby.
Bobby.
He strikes me. He's the dude.
Oh,
Motherfucker's
yeah.
wearing button-ups half the time I've seen him.
Yeah.
It's never a question. You always know. It's immediately. It's fucking Bryce, obviously, the band.
Yeah. Babby.
Although Max and I got into some shit one time, and like Bobby was definitely dadding us super hard.
Just had to put out a missing persons report for fucking. Not even kidding. It was Mother's Day. Wait,
Was it Mother's Day?
it was fucking Mother's
What?
Day.
Oh my god!
That
it
was
like
Mother's
2
Day?
Mother's
We just
Days
got done
ago.
playing the Viper Moon in Hollywood. We raged hard, met Ron Jeremy up at the Rainbow.
These
Rainbow
guys got blacked
Room.
out.
I love the Rainbow
Ron
Room.
Jeremy.
Yeah, and but the Viper Viper Room show was insane, and then
I almost
Party-
died on eating cupcake during that show.
literally, yeah, he mentioned that. He
I've
thought
been
it'd be
there.
wise to fucking hum a fucking
I thought I
cupcake
could sing and
mid-set.
eat cupcake, and I
He
cannot
was
sing and eat
choked.
cupcake.
Almost died
It was
by
a-
something that could easily be swallowed.
Yeah, no, it was the last day of the tour we did with
Could you imagine that
Cyborg.
epitaph?
I could imagine that.
He lived as he died, eating cupcakes.
Eating cupcakes.
Yeah,
it's almost as
you
good as holding my
basically
beer.
just read my epitaph. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
That's
look
what
at
it's
me.
gonna
That's
say.
how I live my life.
I saw
man
my
died
death.
He
in
died
the
eating
There was
cupcakes.
never enough cupcakes.
There was never enough cupcakes.
So Bobby puts out a missing persons report for y'all motherfuckers after that?
Oh, dude, we were about to. That wouldn't be the first time either. Me and Bobby woke up on the whatever Sunset Strip or whatever in a car because we just blacked the car, and then woke up and we're like, okay, where are Max and Scott? And literally, we were banging the phones, like calling people that were.
We
like,
had no
Hollywood thugs.
reception where we were, and I
Of course
didn't
not.
even realize till the next day that we had no reception.
So
Of
yeah,
course not. You're too hungover at that point to realize there's bars or not on your phone.
No blitz.
bullshit. It was like 3 p.m., dude. It was like 3 p.m. and that was like the final straw. Like we were about to hop in our car, head back up to San
Max and I
Francisco.
would have been so well. Max probably would have been fine. I was gonna be so fucked if I had to find my way back to San Francisco. Like
Damn.
no money down in LA. Like
You're gonna have to do some weird stuff to get a ride.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean Sunset. You know, West Hollywood's right there. You know, so I could have done some work,
Suck a
some
dick for some
freelance.
change.
Yeah.
Hey man, whatever pays bus fare. Then Greyhounds ain't cheap.
I mean, shit. I let my landlord rape me in my ass every month, so I learned some good practice.
Oh, we're the same landlord, dude. He raised me.
Yeah, what do you know?
Right on.
It's the same
He's an
guy.
asshole, but he's very gentle.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
The
a
man
gentleman.
wants what he wants, okay?
I'll take it.
So it's come to that point of the show where I gotta ask, do you guys, any one of you or all three of you, do you have a song stuck in your head right now, even maybe if it was one of your own? What's something you were humming today at work?
Today, I think it was a Kawai Punahele. I couldn't get this Hawaiian song out of my head.
All right. Well-
It's like by Kelly Raiju. It's like na 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 na. I can't remember
The theme
words,
song from
but-
Frozen. Yes, I love that.
Yeah, that's the song.
Hey, na, na, hey, ya, na. All right, well, it's come to that point of the show. I need you to sing it.
You
You
sing,
sing,
and
and
you
you
sing
sing good.
Oh yeah, what am I gonna sing?
That song.
Whatever, dude.
Oh wait,
Or
no,
anything,
I'm
or
gonna do
anything.
the island style song. I had that song stuck in my head too.
Get after it.
Bro, on the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. And there we go. Na, na, na. Call grandma's house on the weekend, clean yard, 'cause if we don't go, grandma gotta work hard. You
Max,
know
get on
my
board.
grandma, she let the boy real sour. I love my grandma every day and every hour on the island. We do it island style. And from the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
Got to do the women island
From the
style.
mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking
Fuck,
about.
no one commits like that. God bless you.
No, God fucking bless you. That was beautiful.
Count your
That was
blessings. You had Vinny there to keep the time for him.
Hey!
That's his job.
What's new, dude?
Fucking shots fired.
No. Like, no. That's like common knowledge already. It's like, sing the
Well, I gotta
notes,
say, I want to thank you for bringing at least a
Sing
little
them
bit of
in
culture to this show because we have none.
Hey!
Oh.
There we go. Speaking of culture, tacos or burritos?
Definitely
Um,
burritos,
I
man.
don't know. Depends on what kind of tacos we're doing. 'Cause,
Are
like,
you all on the mission, or are you all different spots? Or
I don't know, man. Tacos al pastor.
yeah, it's
Fuck.
something about them,
Ooh,
right?
Hey, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, dude.
That's
That
the
out
tacos.
past that
Al pastor's
pineapple,
the
baby.
shit.
I'll mouth fuck the shit out of some al pastor tacos.
They gotta slap an actual little bit of fucking the pineapple in there. Oh, I'll fucking.
No! Fuck the pineapple.
Pineapple's delicious.
That's
What's
what
this-
the
what's
Al
with this
pastor.
fucking Al
What are you
pastor?
talking about?
You can't
I'll
say
come
that.
fight
Look,
you
we
right
can't have
now.
communists on the show anymore. I
Fuck is
told
sweet
you.
enough. Don't
I-
get any pineapple.
You sit here telling me no pineapple, motherfucker,
You're a
coming out from the
monster.
Dole factory over in the islands, man.
Right,
an accent.
half store then.
Fucking Dole Whips.
It's because that damn Dole factory is run by a bunch of white people, man. That's why.
John
And
Pepper.
Fuck them
Hawaii. I know
pineapples.
they have a big
Bruh.
ass. They have a big ass factory, or
Bruh,
Aren't they
putting
in Hawaii?
pineapple, yeah.
Yeah, on the Big Island.
Does not
Yeah.
make it Hawaiian. But yeah, no,
What? It's on the
Dole Cannery has a huge maze out there too. So if you guys ever find your way on the way to the North Shore, right there after Wahioa, there's a huge maze that you can walk around in, and
Yeah.
it's nuts. Like I definitely do some mushrooms and wander around that thing. It's fucking
What?
amazing.
Hey,
Definitely
we're
wish
going
I
to the
did that
Big
last
Island,
time I
and
went.
if you happen to know anyone who has mushrooms on the Big Island, I don't want to take those on the airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you give me some
We will be in
Yes.
Kona.
on the Kona
Bruh,
side of the Big
we used to
Island.
just go to like random cow pastures on like full moon nights and just go and like fucking go there with like coffee cans and fill them up and then just dig out.
Oh,
I'm
so
not
you're like
doing that.
Hawaiian.
Yeah, I'm white. I'm
I don't know.
San
I
Jose
guess
white.
You can fucking hear it in his
harvesting
voice,
magic
dog.
mushrooms in the moonlight, it makes you Hawaiian, I guess.
That just makes you
Nah,
human.
man. Yeah,
That's
I
just
guess so,
like-
right? I'm just
We
saying,
used
you're
to
doing the
go-
old
we used to-
timey.
What we used to
touching
do,
the
we used to
cow.
get like the dollar McChickens and put the mushrooms in the McChickens and eat the
Oh, yeah.
McChickens.
Ah,
With
dude,
the
I put
cow
on a
shit
bean
on it?
burrito every time.
Bruh, that's the way to go.
Was this directly after pulling it off the cow shit? You'd put it in the McChicken?
Oh yeah. I
Straight off
mean,
the
you know,
shit,
we
dude.
would rinse them off and stuff, but like, no, we'd eat them right out of the cow shit
They're
too.
not
We didn't
fucking
give a
animals.
Motherfuckers ain't got time to be wasting. Get all the way back home, all of a sudden it's time to go to
Right,
bed.
just
Like,
wipe
that's
them.
not what's
Just wipe
happening.
them on your shorts. You're good.
Yeah. You've
What's the
probably
big
eaten plenty
deal?
of shit in your life. It's fine.
It's no big deal. Realistically speaking, they say we eat several spiders throughout our sleep. I don't see how it's impossible that we've eaten a turd or two.
Yo,
You know,
if
whilst not
you're-
knowing.
if you're eating
Rat
mushrooms straight out of the cow shit, you're immune to the Rona.
I think that's
There you
true.
go.
I think that's
Totally
true.
And AIDS.
too.
And the
Yes.
AIDS.
I think
You can't get
everything, really.
AIDS, too.
Cancer.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can eat cow shit, you
That's
can't
basically
get
the
cancer.
secret. Is just you gotta eat the shit right off the cow.
You just gotta
Shit.
eat straight cow shit.
You
and
gotta eat your cow shit.
Yeah, just
the
eat
rule.
cow shit.
That's why all the
That's how
people
you
in the
know it
Midwest
works.
live
I
forever.
mean, well, isn't
just
that
eat
why
cow
Bear
shit.
Grylls never gets hurt?
'Cause
Yep.
he eats
Yeah.
cow shit.
Pure cow shit. That's his whole
All the
diet.
shit that he eats.
Wasn't
Yeah,
he
the
one
guy
that
is
got
a
caught up,
pure
like-
septic system.
Wasn't he the one that got caught up like he would like turn off the camera and go to a hotel and then they come back to the site in the morning to
Of
like turn
course
it
it's
back
cold
on. It's like
outside.
I just woke up and then we just had like a crazy night.
I got room service and then I fell asleep. It was wild.
Dude, one time my buddies went on a mission and the farmer started shooting them with BB gun pellets.
Oh,
and
nice.
shit. Yeah.
Didn't have that salt rock, thank God.
Those are his mushrooms.
Yeah, no, they were stoked it was in Salt Rock because it would have sucked way more.
Oh,
Yeah, that
way
shit
more.
burns. My dad got
I've been
shot in the ass with
I've
that
been
stuff.
shot with a Salt Rock gun. It sucks.
Oh yeah, dude. And it sinks in and it just burns.
It does
Like-
just, yeah, it just feels like it's on fire. Like nothing you can do. Like,
All right,
You literally
so-
made a wound and then put salt in it.
Yeah, yeah. Salt the wound. That's exactly what's
salt the
happening in
wound.
one action. All right, so we have our notes now for when we head to Kona this July. So this is good information to
oh, you're
have.
going in July?
Cow shit.
Yeah, end of July, early August.
Dude, let's go. I might be down to go.
Yeah, the 30th is when we fly out, and then I think we come back like 5 or 6 days later.
Okay.
Yeah,
no,
so
but
we'll
if
be
I
on the
don't
west
go,
side.
I got you guys. Don't even worry, dude. I got you guys with all the homies out there. You guys want to surf? You guys want to fish? Whatever.
I think it was
I'm gonna have to remind you.
You guys want shrooms?
I
I'm-
won't.
Shrooms, you're
yeah.
gonna have to go to the Hilo side though. You got to go to the east
I'll
side. It's
go
too
anywhere.
dry.
On
Yeah,
the
as I say,
goddamn
I'm pretty
island.
sure we'll make that trek.
Four in the
I'm pretty
morning
sure
just
we'll
so I
do
can
it.
Get back. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
but you can just go through Waimea. If you go through Waimea, just fucking hop any cow fence and just fucking pick mushrooms.
Right there in the valley between the two mountains, right?
It's like, right, it's too small. I got a tattoo of the island on my arm, but it's right in the middle of the island, basically.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Just for our listeners and viewers at home that don't exist, you know,
No,
Kind of
no,
a thing
there's
like that.
someone in the chat.
I'm a
They
map
said
guy though.
they
I'm a map
literally
guy
just
though.
created an account specifically for the Raiju boys.
That's the
Shout
Shout
the
out
one,
to
man.
that guy, but I can't
The
read his
chat
name.
is
you got a
lit.
fan from
So if you look right
XX
here,
something,
You got
Oh, there you go,
you
yeah.
know, Kailua Kona. So we would drive up the 19 and then just hitch off over
So you
here.
see where the Parker Ranch headquarters
1980s.
is?
Yup.
Yeah, right over here.
See where there's like that little four-way over there by Parker Ranch headquarters?
Uh huh.
what is it, 190? Take the 190. That goes through all the different cow pastures.
Okay, right down here then.
It also stops at Tropical
Yeah,
Dreams Ice
down
Cream.
that whole thing. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Down that whole area.
We
But
got
if
our
you get
directions,
busted on
boys.
Parker Ranch, though, that's like state property, so you got to go off Parker Ranch. You got to go down past that area.
These are good notes.
Look,
Like I
I'll
said,
slow
these
I
are
think we
down.
good
just
I
got to
don't
get him
know
a
shit.
homie hook, honestly. Get him in
A
a fucking
homie.
bag.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
Yeah, fucking A.
All
Last
right.
time we
fucking
ran
A.
up on a Jamaican dude who was selling weed and
Yeah,
coconuts with lemonade.
We spent like 4 days there with no weed, and then the 4th day we go to this random park, and there's Jamaican guys sitting there, and my sister and her hot ass friend go over there, and like they're talking to these guys, and all of a sudden I see this guy get a big ass jar of weed out, and I was like, oh my god, hello, I'll pay $1,000 an eighth. I don't give a shit. I just want to get high in Hawaii.
Let's see some more Hawaii.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying
Oh
to
yeah, bro.
fucking
A
shut
lot of my
balls
friends
in
grow
Hawaii.
herb too, so don't even trip. You guys are gonna be set.
Oh
I
yeah.
think the moral of that story was just have hot girls around you, honestly.
I know,
Who's
right?
out?
Often.
Oh,
Oh,
happens.
that's okay. So there's a catch with everything, right? So that's the catch with Hawaii, right? You guys gotta be careful. There's 2 things gonna be fucking with you out there. Is chicks are gonna be younger than they look, and I mean they're gonna be like 12 going on 26. Some of them are nuts, bro. It's crazy. That, and then you're gonna have to deal with the crazy fucking mental gnarly boyfriend, and because those chicks out there are nuts. They're fucking crazy. They will fuck
right.
around with some dude to make their boyfriend jealous and see how mad they get, and then they'll get him to pound out the other guy. That they're
We're
Don't
fat as shit,
talk-
so you don't have
that's
to
a
worry
typical
about that.
move, bro. That's the
It's
catch.
okay.
though. You
Nobody
gotta watch
wants to
out.
fuck me. It's fun.
Don't don't
Not a
talk to
problem.
women in Hawaii.
They want to sell me things. I look
Dangerous.
like I probably want to buy stuff.
Dangerous.
Just be careful. You're talking to a chick, just look around and make sure you
Yeah.
like you see any guys like looking directly at you while you're talking to a chick. Probably
Yeah,
good idea to walk
You
away.
just described my
at that
entire
point.
approach with chicks. You look around. It's like, is this the FBI? I mean, I don't know this person. There's no way you're
Just talk
interested
to
in
the
me.
ugliest one and you'll be safe.
Hey, that's up my alley. I like that.
Again, you're just describing my
go.
entire approach.
The
Let's
lowest
Pick
hanging
the
fruit
ugliest one, and
will be
she's
the
mine.
safest.
All right. Well, let's. I like this. We got to talk more Hawaii offline. But to get back to more of your guys' music, you guys got a song titled "Road Trip Dragon Adventure," and I just want to know what was the dragon like? Like, did it speak to you with telepathy, or did it vocalize?
That
like,
was all Max and I.
That's Max and Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys are dragons?
We are the masters of that dragon adventure dungeon.
Dungeon
It's a story. No,
Dragon.
legit. What was the story? What was the game?
It was a game that we
Yeah.
played where like we would have to like say the same word at the same time, right? And then like I forget how it played out, but I remember Max said road trip, and then I said dragon, and then we both said adventure at the same time, and then like that's like the fastest you can win the game. It's like somebody says something, the other person says something, and then you both say something together, and that's that's literally
And
how
then
we came up with
okay,
that.
I see. So that was so the dragon was real though, right?
Always
Well, we
chasing.
said the dragon at the same time, so it was like double as fuck, yeah.
Made it real.
All right, I'm calling it telepathy then. That's what it sounds like to me. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it
like
sounds
a
like.
word association. It's like the same as like everybody says a number and you try to count to 30 without like interrupting each other. Or, like,
Yeah.
repeating the number. It's like that, but you pair off 2 dudes and they both have to say
Ooh.
their word at the same time.
I mean, we could
You
all
both-
play the game right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's like you just continue to do word association until you guys both say the same word at the same time.
Yeah.
But that's just what it was. It was like the
It was,
shortest
it
round.
was just so funny how it just happened too, because Max is like road trip, and I said dragon, and we both said adventure. That's what we said.
Yeah.
Adventure.
Dude, that's cool. I like when song names actually they're not necessarily indicative of what
Right.
the song may be about. Maybe it is sometimes, you know, all right, hey, we came up with a ridiculous name, let's just make a ridiculous song.
I think
I
that was
like
the
when
only
you're naming
song-
songs like that.
I
Yeah.
think that was the only song on that album, or maybe in our discography, where we used the working title to
Yep.
you know
Yeah.
to name the song. It was a working title, and then we were just like, "Fuck it, let's keep it. It's fun."
Why not?
I have actually heard that song interpreted in the most different ways by the most people. I don't know what about it makes it like maybe the title help makes it ambiguous or something, but everybody's got a different take on that one somehow.
They know what it means based off the words, because man, they know the road trip, right? Is what you're trying to symbolize there is. You're like, dude, I didn't even think of that. What are you talking about?
Go, yeah.
Well, try again. That
Can you
song's
come
about
on
the Wu-Tang
podcast
Clan.
with me and
Hello.
explain that?
Okay.
Ain't nothing
Yeah, I had
to fuck
a.
with.
I was in a band a long time ago called North of the Woods, and some dude in a show in like Fresno or something like that was like, dude, I know how you guys came up with your name. And we were like, we looked at each other because we're like, I'm not even a founding member. I joined later, but I already knew the story, how they did. So
Were you
I
just
was
super
like,
stuck?
I'd love to hear this. And they go, okay, roll with me. You're North of the Woods, right? And it's like, yeah. And it's like, you guys are from Los Gatos and San Jose, right? Yeah, yeah. And you know, there's the Santa Cruz Mountains and the woods right there. Yeah. It's like, you guys are north of the woods. And we all looked at each other like, dude, that's what we're going to tell everyone from now on.
Man,
Like,
that's way
Yeah,
better than the dumbass story behind the real name.
yeah, for real. You know what it was? It was they saw a "Not of This World" sticker on the back of someone when that was really cool
Yeah.
to have on your car. They saw that shit, and one of the dudes was like, "What does that even mean? Like North of the Woods?" And they're like, "All
Somebody
right, that's our
Jesus.
band name. Like that's it. That's fucking it."
I like that.
Max, you
Yeah.
want one of these?
It's almost like a robot dragon.
Save me
event.
one, dude.
Oh, them the gummies, them the 10 milligrams.
I hope so.
NMGs.
I hope so. I hope they're not just Altoids.
Just 70,000. What up, dude?
Hey, Max,
Yeah, by then.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
what
when
the
did you
fuck?
get here? That's
Are you guys in
crazy,
the same
man.
room? You
I
rascal.
took Max and I are roommates.
It works out pretty damn well.
This
I
guy
like
could
that.
have been
That
in Japan for all I know.
For real, like I honestly did think you know
back.
Vinny and you and Max
It's
were
different
in different
lighting.
spots.
It's different
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, don't tell anybody, but that picture that we showed you guys earlier, that's fucking me, bro.
That
Like,
penis?
love the lightning over there.
All right, I'm into it. I like it.
You got me again, you rascal.
So as you guys may know, we are sponsored by the one and only Stamps.com. Does the band have anybody or any sponsors, endorsements, friends, family that you may want to shout out at this time, sponsorship opportunities or otherwise?
I do actually. I'll
what's
do a
up?
shout out because he did a podcast with me for Raiju, and it's my brother, actually, Dom Heck.
Oh yeah, dog
There we
in
go.
the house.
Shout out Wisdom Podcast.
Shout out Wisdom,
Wisdom
Podcast.
Podcast.
Wisdom Podcast. He's killing it right now, so I just wanted to shout him out.
Hey,
I assume he's on all the major platforms.
Get yourself
Dude, he
wisdom.
just started all this shit during the quarantine. He's already locked down some like crazy guests, and he's rolling with it. So it's good
man.
content. Yeah, so shout out him. I don't know. What about you guys?
Let's see. Shout out Hokali Surf School.
Hey, there you go.
Let's go. You guys want to learn how to surf? Let's go. Get you fuckers wet.
Get out there and swim with some sharks, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm too fat to surf. Is there a weight limit on surfing when I break the board?
No.
no.
No,
He's about
I
to
think
sell you
especially with a
on a package
longboard, that's
right now,
virtually
dude.
impossible.
Have you seen native people? They're very
Bro, I
big.
got a 10-footer that would float you so well. You'd be stoked.
He's giving you the stink eye, brother.
Oh, brother, I so stinking. Smell it from you, bro.
don't get Scotty started, man. He'll go.
Get you lickings.
What about you, Max? You got any sponsorships? Any friends, family want to shout out?
Oh, I'll always shout out to my mom, dad, and sister back home in Florida. I haven't seen them in quite a while. Feels like it's going to be a while till I'm traveling again anyway.
Well, certainly big warm hugs to them. That's
Can I do
that's
a real
always good to
shout
hear
out
the
though,
family shout
real
out.
quick?
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody back home, still doing their thing, still playing music. Right on. Stoked. I'm stoked on what you guys are doing, and I'm stoked to be out here with the boys in Raiju. Shout out to our boy Bryce with the fucking hanging from the rafters for having us on.
Pshaw.
Super stoked.
Shout
to be
out
here. Right
to our
on.
fucking fans, honestly.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
shout out to everyone that
Shout
has
out that
ever
dude,
supported us. Thank you so much.
Honestly.
Right on. Thank you.
We got some crazy core fans out there. It's like
Well-
our fan base isn't expansive by any means, but we got some like people that are true, man.
Yeah, especially the folks that made it to the beach cleanup that we had last, what was it, a few months ago.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
remember you
that's
posted about
nice.
that. That is a
Well,
good
that's
thing.
cool.
Most people aren't going for that either. It's good that you guys were doing something like that.
Think
It's
about
a
the world.
good series of shout outs, obviously, the fans. We want them definitely to feel comfortable with you guys and be able to feel like they can just go up to
We
you at a
legit
show and hang
love
out.
you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
legit.
you so much. Love, 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 love.
Love you guys too, man. Well, how can people support you if they're not attending shows? Obviously, they're not attending shows right now, but what are probably your best platforms and what are your branding styles that you go for trying to help people get the word out about your music?
Yeah, best platforms. So we got our website, official website, raijumusic.com. We're going to be so like I said, we're about to play a string of shows and do a tour. That got all put on the back burners, so we re-upped on some merch. I'm going to update the website. That's on my to-do list right now. So hit raijumusic.com. We just re-upped on all our shirts.
Do you have fat people sizes?
Yeah, dude. What's fat person size though?
Anything above 2X?
4X.
Anything
3X.
above 2X?
3X.
Above 2X? That
3X.
can't be a fucking 2X.
Bro,
You
it-
are not
above
2X.
2X.
No,
bro.
this is a
You're
4X.
not.
But if you got at least a
What?
3X, I'll buy it. I don't give a shit.
No, dude, I'll do a special order for you, but that's no way that's fucking 3X right there. Is that
Man,
3X?
as a former fat guy, I can agree with them. There are not enough fat guy sizes.
It's not. It's so
we
bad.
we accommodate that for sure, but we haven't.
do.
We have some double XL shit. We
Dude,
have
I
about
used to
3X.
just go to shows, and if they had anything in 3X, I'd buy every fucking one of them. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
whatever,
I
dude.
you still don't have me sold that that's 3X, bro.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of people that are fat like me. Get on it.
2X is like normal fat now.
So what are you guys doing in your spare time? Are you guys playing some Dungeons and Dragons now? I see a few of you do live together. Vintage video games, anything like that? Maybe you go and trip little kids in public at the grocery store? Anything?
That sounds like fun.
Cough on the
Right.
Oh,
papers.
just masturbation.
That's
Oh.
good. That's always a good one.
Check this out.
Mental and
Actually,
physical.
this is amazing. So I found a lot of time to do like passion projects of mine. So check this out. Actually, so this was the first snare that I ever bought on my own. All
What?
right, so yeah, I haven't even showed you this, Scott. So check this thing out.
Shit.
Dude.
Piccolo.
It's a piccolo snare.
Yeah,
it's a Mapex snare, and so I have like a whole closet full of snare drums, and so I just went in there, and it was the first snare that I ever bought. It turns out it's a super limited edition run. They only made 90 of these. It's a bronze snare, so I fucking renovated it 100%. So I powder coated all that custom teal. I powder coated all the nuts, bolts, all that shit.
Dude,
yeah, dude, it's fucking
You
hot.
fucking detailed the fuck out of this thing.
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
So
that's some
And
work.
I love the way
Badass.
Piccolo's sound.
it's a piccolo. So I figured out I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna sell this thing for like
No!
$1,000,
Yeah,
or
there you go. You make some real money.
if anyone has access to legitimate fucking dynamite, I'm gonna blow this thing the fuck up.
What? No, what? Make money and
Why
blow a
you
shitty
doing
one.
that?
Those are the
It's
options.
like, it's like a Muslim, or not a Muslim, Indian
It's very Muslim.
Buddhist monk that does like the sand paintings and then fucking destroys it afterwards. You know?
Oh man, that's like, dude, that's crazy. So
can I
have you
just,
tried?
like,
Have you
Have you
looked
considered
into
lighting
thermite?
yourself on fire?
Yeah.
What's that?
Thermite.
What's that?
Thermite, yeah.
When
Well,
you
Raptor
blow it
says
up,
light yourself on
Can you
fire.
light yourself
Yeah.
on
I'm
fire?
either gonna sell this thing
Full
for
circle.
$1,000 or blow this thing the fuck up. So
Blow it up,
Thermite,
dude.
though.
That's
I think me and Max are on the
$1,000.
same wavelength there. Get
Yeah.
over and get some thermite. Put
Yeah.
that motherfucker in a disposable. Like, and when I say disposable, I mean something you're willing to part with. Some kind of disposable vessel, like an ice chest,
yeah.
and then put the snare drum right on top of it.
No,
Then
no,
you
no.
fire
Do
a
it in front of a
nice-
school in the
You
street.
fire a nice rifle at that sumbitch and watch it go sky high.
I got
Good
it, man.
times.
So we're good. All right.
All right, we're gonna get you that. We're gonna get you that dynamite, man. We got to do it. It's got to be
Or
the real
someone
deal.
can buy it for a fucking
Or
$1,000.
$1,000.
You tell me.
I say you make
I mean,
money.
One of
the-
two things are gonna happen here.
I mean,
The Hanging
you
from the
kinda
Rafters
don't
podcast
wanna
has
give
no affiliation with
Vinny any
dynamite.
explosives, but that's kind of why you want to give Vinny explosives.
Yeah, right. Like you might not want to do it yourself, but Vinny will happily do it for you.
I
Oh
will.
no! You don't want to see him get hurt, but at the same time,
No.
you know he's gonna fuck some shit up.
He's gonna take the risk. The guy is going to deliver at
Yeah,
very
but it
least.
was
It's a
badass.
calculated risk.
One
though.
of two things.
Who needs 5
calculated.
fingers, really?
Suicide is
Four's fine.
badass.
As long as he can hold those drumsticks.
Fuck.
You
Right.
need 2, 3 max. You're fine.
You know.
Yeah, tape them shits to his wrist. You'll be
I
fine.
don't know. I
Sorry,
forget what
one's
the
good.
technique is that he's
One's
been
good.
doing, but
Pinkies.
You're just
I
sitting
need all
there.
fingers, but I'm willing to risk it.
Yeah.
What about you, Max? Anything particular you've been doing, or is it just working and sleeping like everybody else?
Anything you want to blow
I
up?
actually got laid off from my job. I want to say
You got
like,
laid.
Shit.
off.
Oh,
Wow.
Laid all the way off.
oh man.
all the way off.
No happy ending.
What was her name?
But yeah, that's
Hey, they're
so
hiring.
I'm a really voracious reader, man. So I've just been kind of using the time to catch up on, like, I don't know if you've heard the term anti-library before, but all the books that sit on your shelf that you have not read yet. I've just been trying to chew through as many of those as I possibly can.
For the
That's not really
bitches.
like a yeah. That's not really like a new habit though. Since this lockdown deal, I've been playing a lot of chess and I started doing yoga a little bit
Nice.
here and there.
You're doing
Trying to
yoga?
exercise a little bit.
Dude,
Yeah, dude, I
good for your
can't
back.
fix my
Oh,
shoulder,
for my
man.
back.
Yeah.
I want
Yes.
to talk about injuries.
I mean, look at that beard. He does yoga. Look at him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I snapped something in the shoulder really bad playing. Actually, that same weekend where we got lost in LA that Vinny was telling you about a minute ago,
Mm-hmm.
I got like wasted that night because I had slipped a disc or something like a bone.
No,
in my
because you
shoulder.
drank fucking Wild Turkey 101,
Oh,
dude.
geez.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Why did I do that, Vinny?
Because you're a goddamn
Why
American.
did I
That's
do
why.
that, Vinny?
Yeah, I spent the whole night trying to like hang upside down, but I got to do something to fix my back, dude. Like I need a decompression bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Those
I mean, the yoga would definitely help.
Call
that'll
Joe
definitely help.
Rogan, man. I heard he got a whole thing. You hang. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but Max, though, like real talk though, I have been working on a lot of like reggae songs and like doing like getting into like more punk not ska, sorry, punk
Ska,
reggae
baby.
kind of
No,
stuff.
do it.
Fucking
I was
less than
gonna say
Jake, dude.
But,
reggae is just island ska.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fast-
I've been
it's
working on
fast
something.
reggae.
I've always kind of wanted to have like a punk reggae band, you know?
Dude, it just
Some
it
with
looks
some
like nothing
fucking
but fun,
horns.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like nothing but fun. And get the horns in the section in there. God damn it.
These
Yeah.
guys get to get drunk and just go burn, burn, and that's it, dude. It's just,
I
I want to be in that guy. I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I'll learn it on the fly.
You guys are in. You guys are in the band. All you got to do is play the trombone
We'll
and trumpet.
dance.
You're
We'll do
good.
the whole thing.
I just want to learn
We
how to play
passed the
sax
audition.
just the way
Looks
the
like
guy
we're good.
goes.
You guys are already in the band.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't even know your names. You're in.
Doesn't matter. Yes. This guy and that guy. Hello.
I want to
Yeah.
introduce you to my good friends, whoever they are.
It says the name at the bottom.
Hey, I'd like to
We're
introduce
definitely
you
not
to
serial
my
killers.
really good friends, Dude and Bra.
Yeah, dude,
yeah,
bro,
dude.
and introducing our special guest,
Dude,
man.
Bra. Oh, and their friend, Homie.
And the
Yeah.
guy. And
That's their friend, is homie. Well, you know, I am receiving word right now from our producers in New York that the global economy has tanked and that the planet has entered a new depression, which means for us here at the Hanging from the Rafters podcast that we've run out of time for tonight. I do want to thank you all for being on, but before you dump your stocks and sell your home and send your wives into slavery for the remainder of your debt, I do want you guys to be sure to check out Raiju on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, RaijuMusic.com. Do I have that right?
Raiju music everywhere.
Raiju Music everywhere, RaijuMusic.com. Listen to Non Sequitur and
wait,
Haunt. And Haunt.
It's right at the bottom of your screen. RaijuMusic.com.
There we go. We got a nice fucking Raiju right there.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, boys. So from everybody at Hanging from the Rafters
Great.
podcast, Raiju, we want to thank you guys, Vinny, Scotty, and Max. Thanks for coming on, guys. Anytime you want to come back, feel free. But thank you for joining us for another episode of You Sing, and You Sing Good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank God.
Appreciate it, guys.
Austin, sing.
As our closing song, I'm going to butcher the beginning of one of your guys' songs, Silk and
As is
Silk and
tradition.
Gold.
Which one?
Silk and Gold. The answer's living down with me. I found the key to a place kept far from prying eyes. She
Hell yeah.
emerges and she's beautiful, unknowable.
Hell yeah.
Good
Good night.
That's music sick.
Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.
Love you guys.